Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick. Today we have set number 10732, Guido and Luigi's Pit Stop. 75 pieces. It's one of the Junior's Cars 3 sets that retailed for $9.99, and it contains 2 cars as well as this little side build. There's also one instruction booklet, but it goes together really quickly because it's a Junior set. Guido here is actually not exclusive to this set. The same exact build, identical, appears in the Max... well, I guess it's not Max Team Truck. It's the Florida 500 final race, and he's not bad. I mean, he looks okay, but it's worse than the original 2011 Cars design. The forks aren't functional on this version, which kind of is disappointing. I guess they look okay. I don't like the notches, but obviously that's part of the piece. You can't really change that. The wheels spin, and he also has the slider plate so he doesn't fall over completely, which is good, I think. There's some taillights on the back. I don't know why that's a 1x2 gray plate, because the light blue exists, and that kind of breaks up the colors a little weirdly. The prints are good, though. I have no complaints there. I kind of wish it was a slightly different expression, because then you could use that for the 2011 Cars one. It looks pretty much the same, though. So it's slightly updated, but, you know, slightly more cartoony, too. And the eyes, you know, nothing wrong there. And I don't mind the hat. I think I liked the original 2011 hat design better, though. And Luigi looks, yeah, he's more size accurate now. He's smaller than a regular car. Like, you know, he's about half the size, which is approximately accurate to what it should be in the, you know, based on the movies, but this just looks so much worse than the original, and I can definitely see why they made the original the same size as like the regular cars, because it made them actually look not awful. There's a little printing here. I don't think the original had a printed license plate on the back. This print is pretty similar, but reflective silver for the window. The eyes are a little bit more cartoony, and these prints aren't bad here. But the hat, I think, is really where it's lacking. The original piece that they used on the 2011 one was so much better, but it did require that the scale be increased. And the wheels are on a Mighty Micros wheelbase, which is a little bit interesting for this Cars 3 line. So, you know, it works. It represents Luigi, like it's recognizable, but it's super cartoony and kind of super juniorized, which is not a thing that most of the Cars characters are. The build of the set is a little pit stop, which, you know, is alright. It looks okay. You got a wheel here, this little hose, which you can actually take and attach to Guido via the little attachment points there. That's what those are for, which, yeah, they look a little weird, but, you know, they give you a little playability, and he can only move within this range, but, you know, he can spray water at stuff. Maybe that's so you can clean the mud off of Lightning McQueen. But, you know, I mean, it's a play set, so you can kind of take that where you want. And, you know, obviously kids are going to do what kids are going to do. It doesn't look great, but again, you know, uses some decent pieces like the hose. And there are, you've got the, like, ramp pieces, so you can ramp up and down without having to, like, you know, pick the actual character up. The one thing that's interesting to me, though, is a character the size of Lightning McQueen really can, like, not fit on there. Because what I would imagine is this would stop him and they do all the work up there. Maybe I'm just imagining wrong. Maybe my imagination is incorrect. But as for the rest, you have this printed Rusty's panel, which is also used on the Mac build in the Florida 500 race. This light panel, which is consistent with Florida 500, so you could use this on that racetrack, which I think is what it's designed for and what it works best as. And then you also have this 95 printed stop thing. I don't know if it's supposed to be like slanted like that. I hope it is, because if not, it's like printed at a weird angle. But, you know, I'm assuming it's supposed to be kind of like that. And you can fold that in and out, as I showed before. From the back, there is nothing else special. But, you know, you can fit both Luigi and Guido on there. It's a tight squeeze, but you can do it. But usually, like, it works best if you do something like that. And that's what they show on the box, kind of. overall, I think that this is the best set for the target audience in terms of value. You get 2 characters, which, they're not like random characters that no one cares about, and they were actually in the original movies too, so if, the kid liked the original ones and didn't like Cars 3, they'll still like this. But while it's good and has some great playability for that audience, for the, adult audience who, likes Pixar or whatever, and wants Cars characters, this is not the set for you. I would recommend, yes, it's a little bit pricier, and at a retail price it was double, or actually no, it was only $15, but I would recommend that you go back on eBay and get the Tokyo Pit Stop from Cars 2. It contained Luigi and Guido and another little pit stop build, and all of it was, less juniorized, and the 2 characters looked a whole lot more accurate. So, if you have that set, I would recommend passing on this. I would have, except I saw this on clearance for $7, and I figured $7 to complete the collection, it's worth it. I will probably never be displaying this. It'll stay with my other Cars 3 stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed because I knew it, or I wasn't expecting anything better, and I do imagine it would have some good playability for children. But, for non-children, I would pass. But that is my review of the Cars 3 Guido and Luigi's Pit Stop. Retails for $9.99. Yeah, you can evaluate for yourself at this point. I think I've given you plenty of information. But yeah, if you enjoyed this review, let me know in the comment section down below. See you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.